Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Frozen City Reddit Challenge. Yeah, so I almost forget to say the Reddit bit, but it's the Frozen City Challenge, whether it's a Reddit challenge or not, but I think I've put the Reddit challenge on the thumbnail, so it should be in the name. Now, we're going to go to new game, because basically what this challenge is we're going to have the unlimited money and the everything unlocked mod, cheat, whatever you want to call it, on. They're the only ones that we're allowed. We have to use the Diamond Coast, which is nice. I don't... No, let me get in first. It does say that we have rail, but I don't think we actually get to use it. But we'll see. Come on, load in. Traffic tip. Relocating buildings to upgrade roads next to them with wider and narrow roads. Okay, yep. Congratulations! Yes, everything. Instantly pause. Okay, I didn't quite instantly pause, but I think you can let me off for that. I did my best. Now, we are not allowed to buy any more tiles. Hello, go away. Can I change your name? No, I can't change your name because I didn't pick it beforehand. We can't buy any more tiles. And we can't unpause. Once we unpause, we can no longer touch anything. So effectively, we have to, in this frozen split second on the 2nd of the 5th, 2015. Oh, I didn't know this right before. It actually starts with the date that you're starting on when you start a new game. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I might... Do you think we could do like a real-time, like record a day's worth? No, a day wasn't... A day would go too quickly. I was going to say, do you think I could record a day of cities, skylines, a day? And, you know, put it together as a time-lapse thing. But no, that's not going to be a thing. That'd be a good, like, Facebook-style game. But yeah, so we need to place everything. We've got no money to worry about, and no nothing. So, one of the first things, actually, because we know we're not going to be worrying about making money, because we have unlimited money, and part of the challenge is to get as high as we can. Oh, also, Negative Root, one of the other mayors from the City by Committee, has already done this. And now, I don't know how large a population he managed to get. Oh yeah, the aim is to get the highest population possible. Yeah. I don't know how large a population he got, but what I do know is he was aiming for about 50. And looking on the Reddit, someone's posted saying 27, and then there's a good few that are in the sort of high to mid to high 40s. And I'm thinking everything we can do to reduce slightly reduced garbage. Anything we can do to reduce road usage that only costs us more money. And water here and everything, that's... again, that's more money, which we have unlimited of, but less buildings, which will hopefully mean a less space. Parks and recreation, what do you do? Increases for decoration budget. What increases land value? Again, land value is going to be good. Education boost. Recreational use. Free public transport. Taxation-wise, tax raise, no. We'll do tax relief. Yeah, starting from here. For everything we can do. I think it's probably only going to be the high density that we build, but small business enthusiasts, big business benefactors. We won't ban the high rises, because obviously we'll need that, and obviously we're going to need heavy traffic, I think. So that's not going to be a thing that we're going to put on. So that's for policies. So we've done policies and we've done budget. Actually, not quite. Budget also. We're not spending any money. So let's turn everything up to 150%, which means we'll get 125% worth out of them. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how many of things to build. But I'm sure we can work it out. In fact, actually, I did have a go at working it out. Let's see if I can remember where I've saved it. Drive... As in Google Drive, unentitled spreadsheet, because, yeah, I'm brilliant at naming things, as you guys know from a series. Okay, yeah, it's not a brilliant sheet. But what I've done is I've taken the heavily modded Heavenly Islands population and its requirements for certain things, and then times that by 2.73866000575. Basically to get it to whatever it would be at an equivalent 100,000. However, City Skylines is cleverer than certain SimCity style games in that, you know, there's not actually set ratios for things. I think there is probably for power and water usage. You know, a building uses a set amount as long as it's full of population. But different levels of buildings and different types use different amounts. Also, if everything's going well, then the sit count, you know, you don't need as much. So it's going to be interesting. And anyway, the one thing which I do know from this is water. So I've gone for 100,000 and we're aiming for 50. So what I'm going to lay down should be good for 125,000 with the 125% budget. Anyway, should be more than enough. And I've gone for the idea of having 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's zoom in a bit so I can actually get a bit more control. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 waters and 12 poopy things. I did consider the other ones, however, you know, the ones that do a bit more purification, but they take up a lot more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you might be wondering, you know, I mean, the water does flow this way. But obviously once we start sucking here and pumping out here, the water's actually going to flow the opposite way. So how are we going to stop the water from... All the water, yes. How are we going to stop the water from flowing the other way? Stop telling me about the game paused. Of course the game's paused. I'm doing the Frozen City Challenge. Damn your grammar. Whose grammar? Or all them waters? Maybe all them waters? Yeah, but what we're going to do to try and make sure that the water doesn't flow backwards is build a dam. 16 megawatts, and I'm hoping that will keep the water out, keep them segregated. Yeah, this should suck from here, and this should pump out that way then because of it. I'm hoping. This is the hope. But the other option was to use the little water towers. We still may go back to them. But it's noise in a lot of places. And let's get one of the boring things out of the way in the starting video, which is the water, you know, pipes. And we're going to be filling just about all the land up. So we're going to want to cover the entire map with pipes. And I don't want to spend too much time placing these, so I'm just going to zoom out and aim for a lot of overlap. Thankfully, there don't have to be really any sense to these pipes. But if I can see overlap from this view, I know that everything's going to be covered. So let's get them pipes laid. Come on. You watch, I'll still miss something, and there'll be that one little building which doesn't leave, and then we won't reach for, like, the goal because of it. Is that actually connected? It won't light up until I unpause, so I don't know. Damn it. Let's give you another connection there, and... I don't know. These are all extra pipes that aren't needed. It's not a problem having too many. There we go. We know they're connecting because it's making a bing noise. Now, the next thing to start looking on is roads. These are all stuff that's everything that we could put down without roads. Now, I quite like how the city by committee is building away. We have sort of like a main road, which is just a highway, but everything comes on and off it normally. But there's also like a main through road highway. And I think, knowing this map... Actually, not knowing this map because I haven't played it before, but knowing this junction... And... Yeah, there's more highway connections from this side than there is this side. So more traffic will be coming one way than the other. It's not going to be evenly balanced. So this is most likely going to get really, really full. It's also probably going to bring more here. And this is one of the 90-degree corners where it's going to be slowing down the most. Yay, works well. Hello, Ivano. So we're going to want the highway to not be used all that much. Now, my general instinct is just to use the two-way roads and grid it up. You know, don't have them all connected, but use the two-way roads. Maybe use the one-way systems like I have in heavily modded Heavily Island. But I'm going to go for something a little bit different. 6 lanes are different from how I've been doing things already. Thank you for following, Luke171717. Frozen City? Yeah, Weedy, basically... Actually, let me see if I can put that up in the chat for you again. That's the link to the Reddit challenge. I just explained it for the ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, and we're only 1 episode in, so explaining it again is probably a little bit bad for them. But we're going to have to try and make the most of all the city space that we can do. So they might not like it, but certain people are going to have to be right next to a highway. I think that's at a 90 degree. I'm going to build you as close as I can there. That's not too. That's too far. That's... Alright, how many zones are there meant to be? There's meant to be 4. There's only 3 there, so that's actually still 1 tick too far. And I did it in the exact same sodding place again. I'm going to try and not get too frustrated by place. I think that's going to be perfect. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now let's start off with... Obviously, I'm going to want as much of the map covered as possible. So I'm going to need a perfect road around the outside. Now, I'm not planning on having this stay connected all that way round, but I want it lined up first. Happiness0820, thank you for following. I'm going to line it up first because it's going to give me the guideline, the guide to build everything else from. Let's just build you as far that way as we can. And again, we'll do that and we'll get the corners. Because, actually, we might even want a road going straight on there, because this is going to be unzoned space, otherwise. Yeah, build you down here. There we go, that's as close to the edge as we can get. We know because we had the road going straight down, and this is where the zoning stops anyway. Thank you for following, Alphas211. Oh crap, yeah. I was going to say, I clicked out the game while I had this thing working like that. I'm like, oh no, it's going to go crazy. Again, we sort of want straight lines. And I want straight lines, so... Let's say come to here. And I'm going to try and work out... Using a straight line tool, what's the sort of closest I can get to this? I mean, I could just go straight across like that. And maybe just try and work on foregoing. Thank you for following, SP Sholik. FPS Holic. FPS Holic. Hey, I got it! It only took me 2 readings, but I got it! And, oh god, as the audio has actually gone up by 1. Let me, nope, stay at 90. There we go. Sorry, my voice might have been jumping around a little bit there. I'm trying to figure out what's doing that. I thought I might have had it, but apparently not. Let's come round the other way and... Again, we're not going to have the connections... here, but... Let's start off with the zoning. You know, just the same as what we did on the other side, and I'll come round the other way and we'll work it out afterwards. Check, got it. 94, it's gone up again. Stupid audio levels. Not got Skype running. Anyone know of any programs which take control of your audio? I've done basically every one that I can think of to figure it out, but if anyone knows of any more, I'd be very happy to know. If I was just to draw a line straight across. As close here as I can. Yeah, that's not getting much zoning on that side, but it does also space people out a little bit from the noise radius, so that might be okay. Although that's hideous. Let's run you to here and connect you up. And then we can delete this. Although building on an angle is going to give us less density. And less density is going to mean a lower population. So, let's... How much does it cost to build straight from here to here? Stay locked on the 90, please. 22600. Okay, 22600. Divided by 2. So if I aim for 1... Like, stay locked on the 90. If I aim for 300. Why did I do maths to work that out? That should be about halfway. Let's double check that coming back down here. 300, yeah. I'm not going to want them to be... Like, this halfway road here, I don't want it to be a... Or do I want it to be this type of road? I really probably should have had a better idea of the concept of this before I started. Oh no, because the central road is definitely going to be a highway here. Or do I not do the central road as a highway? Do I maybe, like, put something along the lines of this here, and have a highway which is, you know, not the middle, in the middle between the middle line and the... Yeah, the middle line between the middle and the middle. That seems like logic. Failing, but it seems like logic. So let's see, on that logic then, we've found the halfway point. We run that way anyway. Let's install that line. Probably more as a guide to start with. And I would probably use smaller roads as guides, but, you know, unlimited money. Who gives a crap if we have unlimited money? Now, the middle point between these lines is where I'd want that next highway. And you are 11,300. Yes, we've just done them maths, Nikki. You know these maths. Divided by 2. So 5,650. 5, 6. You can't actually build to 5,650. You're telling me that you can't divide the map up evenly with the default roads? Let's go 5,600. Build you magically out that way. Here. There's you. And this isn't going to be 500, 600. These aren't going to be square because that's in the way. Wait, was that road in the middle, or have I just, placed that without real thought? 48. Yeah. That road's in the middle. And have I used one-ways there? That could be bad. If I accidentally place one-ways, this could go very wrong. Yes, be two ways, please. You're not a one-way, are you? Yes, you're a one-way too. How bad would this be if I accidentally put one-ways everywhere? Are you? Okay, the outside road is a two-way. The outside road is a two-way. Hello, Tristan! Let's place you again. Demolish this. And how far across is this? Here. 10, 100. So we're looking for 550. We're not going to be able to get there precisely. But that's close. So, something like that. And then I guess you should be up to there. Okay, let's try and work out what one of these... It looks like we're going to have something like these for blocks. So let's try and work out what these blocks are going to be. And I think we'll go down to the two-way roads once we're in here. So we're looking at a cost across of 3,360. 3,360 divided by 2. I've just realised I've been hitting the divide key, which is also my stop recording key for the YouTube. So the first YouTube video is actually going to be of the Twitch stream. Yeah, and basically it's just going to be a VOD. Because I'm a sodding idiot, but... We're looking for a road which is going to be 1680. There is actually a 1680. 1500. 1560. Right, it's not going to be perfect, like spreading it out, but it should do. Now, on these, just for maximum zonages, please, and we'll do sort of like a backbone. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that is all the time that we have for today. It's got one overlap on that. I think that's about as close as we're going to get. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that is all the time that we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.